Welcome to my video on adding and subtracting polynomials. First thing we want to do is make sure we know what a polynomial is for sure. So a polynomial is of this form: a to the n, x to the n, plus a to the n minus 1, plus x to the n minus 1, all the way down to a to the x, and then finally to a0. Where these a terms, a to the n to a0, they're called the coefficients. These are constants. And n is the degree of the polynomial. So let's look at some examples of a typical polynomial. Be like minus 8x cubed plus 4x squared minus 6x plus 2. So in this case, the minus 8, the 4, minus 6, and the 2, those are going to be the coefficients. And then the degree is going to be 3. So it's a third order polynomial. Now let's look at some examples of not a polynomial. And this would be like 1 over x, because here the power of the polynomial is a negative number. So these are all n's, they've got to be positive numbers. And the other example would be x squared plus 1 divided by x plus 5. There we have the ratio of two polynomials, so that's not going to be a polynomial in itself. So this is going to be our standard form, the things we call polynomials. So now let's do an example of addition. So the first was going to be adding polynomials. So we've got 9x squared minus 6x plus 2. We're going to add it to the second polynomial, which is going to be minus 7x squared minus 5x plus 3. First thing we want to do is get rid of the parentheses and just transfer that plus sign through and combine like terms. So we're going to get 9x squared minus 6x plus 2 minus 7x squared, and then minus 5x plus 3. Now let's combine like terms. So that's going to be the squared terms. So we're going to get 9 minus 7, that's 2x squared. Now let's combine the x terms. So that's going to be minus 11x. And then the constant terms is just 3 plus 5. So there is the example of adding those two polynomials together. Now let's do a second example. And here we want to subtract. So this example, we've got 4x cubed plus 3x squared minus x plus 8. Now we're going to subtract 8x cubed plus 2x minus 10. Now you notice that the x squared term is missing in the second one, but that's not going to be a big deal. We're going to do just like we did a while ago. We'll get rid of the parentheses and combine like terms. So it's 4x cubed plus 3x squared minus x plus 8. Now carry the minus sign through on the second equation, minus 8x cubed minus 2x, and then minus times a minus 10 is a plus 10. Now let's combine like terms again. So let's see, we've got 4 minus 8, so that's going to be minus 4x cubed. On the squared term, we don't really have any other squared terms on the second equation, so it's just plus 3x squared. Now our x terms, we've got minus x minus 2x. So that is going to be minus 3x. That's those terms right there. And then 8 plus 10, that's going to be plus 18. So there's going to be our answer for the subtraction of those two polynomials. We're going to get minus 4x cubed plus 3x squared minus 3x plus 8. So I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Also, if you have any ideas for future videos, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.